Hi everyone, it's the Canadian Dreamer here, and we are going to do a ride along today on one of the most undiscovered and remarkable roads in Canada, here in Eastern Ontario. So without further ado, we are going to get going. So where are we? This is Moneymore Road. And this is one of the most remarkable roads probably in the world, actually. You'll see why here in a minute. But I thought we'd do a little ride along. These darn trucks out of the way. Just gotta check everything here. So this is what makes Eastern Ontario one of the most undiscovered and remarkable places in the world, really, is roads like this. And it's a remarkable road because it's windy, there's nothing on it, which a lot of people like. And it's why a lot of people like to live here. It's because it's a little remote, but very nice. But if you are a motorcyclist who likes a place to go riding, this is the road for you. Oh my God, this is an unbelievably great road for motorcyclists. A little bumpy here though. Looks like they got some pothole repairs here. I'm just going to go up this little hill here. On your left is the Vandewater Conservation Area. And there's a couple of little gates in there that you can sneak onto the Vandewater Conservation Area, which is right on the Moira River. Very, very nice. I'm gonna make a video of it in the coming weeks here. But I thought we'd just do this little ride along just to show you what some of these Canadian roads are like. A lot of these roads in this area are gravel roads, and this one is paved, obviously, and it's not too bad. You can see where these potholes are on these corners, because that's what happens when these trucks come around and takes their toll on the pavement, you know. But overall, not bad. Coming to Old Hungerford Road. Just past it there. And you can probably imagine this on a bike. Like, oh, this is just heaven. And there we go. Look at that. Straight shot. I'm going a little slow here, so people are going to be passing me, but you can see some of these remarkable roads here. Like it's just fantastic. I haven't been down here in quite a while, so yeah, this is. See, what happens in Canada is in the wintertime, the pavement um, retracts and expands, and that's what happens when moisture gets in the pavement. Is that you get all these potholes, and they try to come along, in the springtime and try to fill them up and try to fix it, but it doesn't really fix it. But they they do make the effort. Yeah, I think we're working all right here. And as you can see, it's not very busy. In fact, it's not busy at all. This is kind of what we call one of a back road. Yeah, there's some there's some nice houses out here though. Jeez. See, this is what happens is, um, these sort of more remote areas, they get gentrified. People sort of discover them, and they go, "Wow, this is a nice place to build a house," And that's kind of what's happening out here. Because we're not that far out. We're probably a 20-minute drive from Belleville, Ontario. You're probably 20 minutes to Tweed, Ontario. So it's not that far. There's a lot of people that wouldn't be complaining too much about a 20-minute commute. Sorry, not compute. That doesn't compute. Commute. Yeah, we're doing good. It's a nice sunny day today. We do have some wildfire smoke. So if it looks a little bit hazy, that's what it'll be. Pretty remarkable what's happening out in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. Whereas that smoke can come this far east. It's really amazing. A couple of years ago, it was really bad. Like you could really smell it, and it would really affect your lungs. But nothing like that this time. It's pretty livable. Oh my God! It's another car. Yeah, this is rural living at its best, really. Nice straight shot. Can you imagine this being on a motorcycle? Like just, oh, Just fantastic. It's not bad in the car either. Got my window down here a little bit. Now, this is an interesting spot. I know this spot. This is what they call the gully. It's pretty cool, though. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So we're just going down into the gully. On your right is a lake. And on your left is sort of a marshland area. And up and to the other side. Just some fantastic scenery, though. Just unbelievable. I thank God every day I'm a Canadian, I'll tell you. Okay, we're through the gully. And there ain't no stop signs, no street lights, no nothing out here. It's just a straight shot. You have to see car clubs and motorcycle clubs and you name it coming up and down this road just for the love of it. Like if you're a driving enthusiast or a motorcycle enthusiast that wants a nice cruise, this is the road for you. Great scenery. The occasional wildlife. Seen a lot of deer. You got deers, and you've got bears. There's bears around here. Um, what else? I've heard that there's possums around, but I've never seen one. Lots of porcupines. I've seen them, that's for sure. A little bit of a hilly section. Look at that. Isn't that great? Just got all these little hills here. Remember when you were a kid, you used to go over these hills about 80 miles an hour and then your stomach would go through your throat? Just remember, like and subscribe. And you might see a little bit of tree damage here. We had some ice storms here in the wintertime. And so there's, a few. It looks like some of these trees are just like matchsticks where they break right in half. Or they're leaning over. And that's from the ice storms. They're pretty nasty. It's where it rains, sticks to the trees, and then freezes. And then just the sheer weight of the ice breaks the tree. No better way to describe it. And we're coming into sort of a, I don't know, I guess you low-lying swampy area, marshland area. Maybe see some of those, yeah. You'll see in these marshy areas that there'll be a lot of beaver dams. And a lot of these cedar forests. I think you can see them. A lot of cedar trees around here, and they tend to sort of clump together. There'll be just these unbelievable cedar forests in this area. And there's a lot of ash trees, and these ash trees have been taken over by the ash beetle, which have been killing the trees. Just waving this guy through here. Now we're getting to sort of a little bit of a windy road area. And people just love zipping around these windy roads. Another little marshland area on our left. Now we're coming to a couple of, there's the hydro lines there. You can see the telephone tower, I guess you'd call it. Oh, we're back. We're just made a little pit stop. We're right by the hydro towers here. And we're continuing on Moneymore Road. We got some farms over here on our left. And we are approaching one of the most remarkable spots probably in all of eastern Ontario, really. That is undiscovered and not a lot of people know about, but luckily you got me. I'm a little bumpy again. And we're going to come up to what is called Dry Lake, which is near Marlbank, Ontario. And I'll try to get some good shots of it. And I'll do a whole video about Dry Lake and its creation and because it's a man-made lake, but it's pretty remarkable. It's a the water in Dry Lake is crystal clear, and it's a teal blue. Like, it's just fantastic. Oh, I guess it's a little ways further. So we'll just head on down here. Yeah, the road's straightened out here a little bit. There's some old farms around here. Where are we? Weeks Road. Okay, we're coming up to Dry Lake here. And I'll slow down here. I'm going to wave this guy through. And there goes the truck. Here, I'll turn the camera a little bit so you can see.